don't know if there's any metal in here. I might also get kicked out of this one. I don't know. There's a piece of aluminum here. Some steel. Ooh, some drill bits. Little brass fit in or something here. Rock down there, or concrete, I guess. That's probably it for this one. Hey man, somebody's still dumping all their tires in here. Thought they would have had that problem fixed by now. But we got a fridge. Somebody took the sealed unit out of it, but no matter. This one's empty. Mostly. Now it's empty. I guess I'll take it. It's a lot of plastic in it though. I just saw another scrapper in this area, the last dumpster I was at, so I don't know. I don't know how much I'll find today, but I don't know. Here's some stuff. So the lady must not have been everywhere. So I'm saying, just because you see scrappers in the area, I don't give up, you know. Like don't let the competition intimidate you. Guess I'm back in this one again. Let's see what we find here. Alright. I need the toolkit for that. I don't want that. Are these metal? I can't tell. They are. Alright. I'll need the tools for that. Probably take these off also. This is metal too. I'll get the knife out for this, I think. Yeah, I think. No, maybe. Pretty much how I'll do that. I don't get the toolkit out for that other stuff. Alright, I got that one square thing for the seat or whatever that is. Got that off. I got them little pulls off. I got some of that taken apart. I think there's more. Something or other in here maybe. I heard something when I kicked it. Maybe not. Thought there was. So I'll finish taking this apart here. These are not the heaviest things in the world. Definitely not the most valuable. But I'll take them nonetheless. You know, scrap is scrap. Sometimes taking small stuff like this will set you up for something big later on in the day. Alright, that's everything here. So I'm gonna grab these and get to the truck. Go to another area. I'll see what they got for me in this one here. Sometimes I find stuff, sometimes I don't. Looks like we got a TV in there. Somebody threw away their bed set or something. I don't know if this is a recliner or not. Feels like it is. Ain't no recliner that I want though. This is all crap. There's some metal in there, but I don't know, not really worth taking all that apart. There's some lawn chairs over there though. I'm just gonna toss it out that way. Pick it up here in a minute. Alright, what the heck is going on here, man? People buried the metal. They got the metal buried. Alright, this mattress is really annoying me. I think my battery died in there. I got this stuff out so far. I don't think I'm getting that bed frame thing. Oops. The one cool thing about the trailer is it fits a lot of junk, and I don't have to stack it that well. But it does have downsides, you know. What the heck is in here? A whole bunch of salt or something. That hurt. Stabbed myself there. I think I gotta get my hammer. Ow! Yeah, got myself there a little bit. That's how I clean those up. Get them all processed for the yard, so the yard doesn't complain. Not all this mess was caused by me. There, I did clean up my mess. On to something else now. Ah, what? Thought this was metal, but it's not. Maybe that's plastic. Here's the metal. I also found that off camera. This is plastic. We got a washer or something over here. pallets in there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but we got another scrapper up ahead. They got a water heater on their truck. Heck yeah. Second one I've seen today. Here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 open tops all lined up together. Let's see what all's in here. I think I intimidated them other people or something. I don't know, man. But this is what separates me from the others. Is I'll go into crap like this, whereas them other guys they're all looking for easy stuff, you know. Alright, so we definitely got some stuff in the back there. Got some stuff in the middle. There's some wire in this box here. Got a white thing down there. Or a clampy thing or whatever it is. Alright, this is all some pretty decent wire here. Thought it was going to be coax, but it's not. I got some stuff in this one as well. Alright. I guess since I'm in this one, I'll see what's in the back here. Probably have to turn my truck off. There's a lot of... Probably be a minute. These ones... Oh, missed the truck. I don't normally take cans, but it was here. Got some more wire here. There's some kitty cat wire down there. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, it's slippery. Oh, this ain't no kitty cat wire. That's some thick stuff. Yeah. Oh, that mud's all slippery now. Got my gloves all slippery. Oh boy, we got a find here. Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go out there. I think I'm gonna shut the truck off, and some of this stuff I'll have to throw in the back here, I think. Yeah, there's a lot of crap in here. Oh, missed the truck. Oh shit, there's a lot of wire in here. Oh man. I'm gonna try to get all the non-ferrous in the truck somewhere. I can sort that out later. And I'll put all the steel in the trailer. Oh! Yeah, look at all this one. I think this is wood. I'm gonna shut the truck off. I'm gonna get all the metal out of these things. I forget, was it in the back here? I can't remember. It is in the back here and in the middle. Alright. I'm just gonna go out here for now. If I can get it. Carry it around. Well, I'll park the truck in the back there and carry it to the truck. I think there's wire in some of this. Yeah, there is. Missed the trailer. I hit the trailer, I just didn't get it in. Oh, missed. Didn't even get it out of the dumpster. This one's full of wire. Alright, that's all I'm getting out of this one, I think. I think I already got everything out of this one that I need to. Or that I can, I guess. The wind's taking this crap, gluing it. It's hard to get it in the trailer. Oops. I'm just going to throw it on the ground for now. And then when I get out, I'll scoop it up because I'm kind of making a mess. Just trying to throw it in the trailer. Crap, this stuff got knocked in even further. Alright, here we go with all the steel studs. I'm gonna have to move some stuff, I think. Oh, this tree is annoying me. There's some kitty cat wire. I'm gonna see if I can get any of this, man. I think it's kind of buried a little bit. There we go. The more you get out of stuff like that, the easier it becomes to get anything. Sometimes just getting one piece unlocks it all, forgetting everything else. Might have to leave this one. Can't really get it. This is all cat wire. Just little ends of it, but well, still worth money, you know. Here, I might as well grab it. I never find a whole lot of this at once anyway. Almost done with this one, I think. That might be about it for this. There's probably small little pieces here and there, but looks like all the good stuff, so I'll get all this crap cleaned up into either the truck or the trailer, depending on what it is. You know, what's crazy is I've seen all them scrappers going around today, but for some reason I have the most stuff on my truck. Kind of weird, you know? Alright, so I got all the crap cleaned up in the back, all the crap cleaned up on the side. Got all the stuff in the trailer, all the ferrous metal, you know, stuff that's going to go in the white iron pile. Yeah, it's not the most dense load, but I mean, we're getting stacked up in here. There'd definitely be more than one pickup truck. And up here, we got a bunch of the non-ferrous, like the aluminum and the copper and stuff. Yeah, that's why I like having both the trailer and the truck, because I can do this kind of crap. It's really efficient, but at the same time, it's really long, and it kind of sucks pulling in a lot of driveways. So, you know, there's pros and cons to it. Don't think you need the trailer. So, all right, let's go find some more stuff. Got us another dumpster area here. They must have realized that small little area wasn't big enough. I think them other guys cut the cords on these things already. That one ain't got no cord neither. That ain't metal, I don't think. No, it ain't. Yeah, nothing here has a cord on it. I don't think that one does neither. I'll check. I think them other dudes already hit this one up. Nah, no cord. Oh well. I'm just glad to see I'm not the only one out here, you know? Oh, there's a shit ton of metal in here. I'm gonna turn the truck, get the truck next to it. Looks like we got a lot of metal in here. There's a lot of wire in the back too. I think they're still building these buildings. gonna get what I can. Maybe get kicked out, I don't know. Getting something's better than nothing. This stuff still has wire in it. Hella wired. Oh yeah. Usually I fold these things, but I'm just trying to get moving versus trying to fit everything. Like I said, may not last too long here. Wish it wasn't raining. Get a box, stuff this in a box. This box is good enough. Hopefully it is. Don't have to be great. Just has to get it into the truck. Oh, here we go. This one's a good one. Boom. Box it on up. All kinds of cat wire in here. Got some low grade, high grade. Heck yeah. I'm glad I actually stopped at this one. Thought about just going right past it. It's like, ain't no way I'm gonna be able to get stuff out of there. But sometimes it's better to try and get kicked out than to, you know, not try. The worst they can do is kick you out. Really. You just try to grab what you can real quick. They're gonna say, hey, no more. And just be like, all right, and leave. And come back when they're not here. probably some small stuff in here, but it's impossible to get it all, you know. Just kind of get what you can. There's a lot of little tiny cutoffs I'm probably not gonna get. They're like real tiny. See what else I can find.
On Monday, we're going to empty out all the rest of the ductwork and steel in this building.
Alright.
And then we're going to, if you got time, I'll tell them to just leave this stuff outside.
Alright. I mean, I'm not always in this area.
I understand.
I live up in Kenton, so.
I don't even know where it is, dude.
I'm
from Nova, which
Alright.
is even farther away.
Alright.
But you know, like, I'm just telling you, like, if you're available, I can have them move this stuff out because it's a pretty good amount of shit.
Alright.
But we're waiting on an inspection and a change order to make sure everybody's going to get paid for it. But we're doing that HVAC work in that space over there.
Alright.
And so I think they're changing a bunch of shit. We're going to end up having to get rid of everything that's in there.
Alright.
But I got to get the paperwork signed or else I have to start pushing out the door right now.
Alright. Yeah, I could probably be down here Monday.
Well, you'd want to come in the afternoon, but
Alright.
you know, like, we probably won't do anything first thing in the morning. But if not, I mean, I can have them fucking set it in. I just hate to see you work that hard at it.
Yeah.
I can get rid of it. You know, I hate throwing shit in the trash if anybody can use it.
Yeah. I'll give you my card if you want.
Yeah. Sure.
Alright.
You do tree service work all the way over here in Columbus?
Sometimes, yeah. Yeah. I'm going as far as like Mount Sterling, so.
That's way south of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I've been there. Welding.
I started out doing the mobile welding and then accidentally got into trees.
That's a hell of a jump.
Yeah.
Do you still do welding?
Yeah.
Alright, well, so where we do commercial plumbing, heating.
I think this is all steel. I don't know. Maybe aluminum. don't think I can get that one. That's about it for this one. Alright, we're kind of getting filled up. Not completely, but the day is still young. Oh man, this looks like a mess. We got some walkers or chairs or something. Some tables. This table I can probably just pick apart. We got some chain, whatever. That's odd. We got a recliner frame there. That ain't metal. That one is. I don't know. This is so wet and soggy. I'm gonna see if I can do something here. No. Got some of it. I'll have to get the screw gun out for that. These are aluminum chairs, but they're so dirty, they're just gonna go for shred. Let the hammer mill deal with it. It'll come out in the eddy current. That's a weird recliner. I'll see if I can get the frame out of it. I can definitely get some more out of this thing here. Yeah, those ones are in a little bit deeper. No matter, I'll get them. Crazy how them other guys got the low grade wire off them vacuums, but they turned down all this stuff. You know, that's what I'm saying, you know, don't let the competition intimidate you. You are your biggest competition. This is a freaking mess here. Another chain thing up under here. Let's take a look at this recliner. See what we got going on over here. Gonna have to recline it. I don't see how. Oh, there we go. This ain't a full one. Alright, I think I can get it. Never ran into a recliner like that yet. But I also don't take these apart every single day of the week either. There we go. That'll be that. I think that's all the metal that I can. Oh, nope. Still got some. Hold on. Let me get this to the truck. Alright, I think that might be it for there. I'll see what's going on with this one. These usually got the Allen heads, so I'll go get one of them. Take that off. I think that's all the metal I'm gonna get. Sure, if I dug around in there I'd find more, but just gonna keep rolling here. Alright, rolled up on this dumpster area. We got 3 fridges here. It looks like they're definitely trash. I mean, they're right next to the bulk trash area. I'm gonna check this here real quick. Hello. Oh, there's a dishwasher in there. That sucks. Can't get it. I'm gonna move some stuff up there. That's one. That's two. Here's number 30. See how we're gonna do this here. Come on. Having issues getting it in there. If I can only strap her down. There we go. Now I'll see what I can do about that recliner frame. Alright, I already got this thing unbolted. There's just two that here that I can't get. So I'll just break them. And we got our recliner frame. We got a double recliner frame. We got this thing over here, this thing in the back. We got some cords here. This is all just what I can see. Got a handrail in the back. Maybe it's a bed frame, I don't really know. There's still enough time in the day I might be able to get this unloaded down here. At least the trailer. I don't know. We'll see. The recliner is burying that. This is gonna be tricky here. Oh man, whole bed frame in the back there. I don't know if I can get it though. Tire, one of them has a rim on it. I ain't getting them. I don't know if I can even get back in there. I don't know, I'm gonna get the recliner frame out of here first, I think. Then I'll revisit all that crap. Bed rails, maybe. I don't know if I can get them. I think I can. Try not to make too big of a mess though. This probably wouldn't be so bad if people were not so lazy and like actually broke down their boxes. Put them in the compactor like they're supposed to. This would be a lot easier, you know? Alright, I got that, at least. Yeah, this will come right out now. Got that up in there. Going here to this side. There's some stove burners in there. I can't get the rest of that. That bed frame, that's, you know, I have to wait till some of this other crap comes out. Oh well. Ooh, I can get this recliner frame, I think. I'll work on this. Alright, I think I got this recliner frame loosened up anyway. Got it wedged in here on that one. No! Alright, I'll stuff these up in there, I guess. All right, we're getting stacked up there. That's crazy, man. All them other scrappers down here. I'm loading up a 15-yarder. Plus putting non-ferrous in the truck bed. Absolutely wild, man. Wild. Trying to pull into the scrapyard here. This ain't my first choice of scrapyard, but it's open. Sometimes you can take what you get, you know. This place is really busy normally. I got a pile going on today. Man. Hopefully I got a place to turn this thing. Oh. Oh, it's gonna be tight. I think we got her though. Everybody's trying to get here before they close. I don't know if this camera's seeing anything. Now we're about ready to head out. Oh, this is why I think a straight truck would be better too. This yard is really, really tight. The other yard, there's like 3 or 4 yards down here, all within like a 1 mile area. They're all really tight too. Green light's behind me here. Guess they don't have money for another one. Now I gotta find a way to park and get paid. I guess I'm going over here by the traffic cone or something. Alright, let's go get one. Alright, yeah. So, I went and unloaded that trailer. Got $95 for that. I'm on my way home. And the woman wanted food, so now I gotta work harder. So, picking up metal here. And then one of the dumpsters I got metal from before, over there, they left me a big pile. So, I'm gonna gather up all this stuff. That's a piece of copper. I don't know what this thing is doing.
To launch a personal.
The radio was going crazy. I don't know if I can, hopefully I can get all this. I think this is just steel. This piece, I think, is copper. That is the biggest chunk of copper I have seen in a dumpster. I still have all my non-ferrous from earlier today in the truck bed. Just gonna keep adding to it. I don't know what this is, but it's pretty heavy. I might throw this over there because there's something in there. I've never dealt with that before, so we'll figure that out later. See if I can get that out here in a bit. There's all kinds of restaurant crap in here. Makes sense because this is a restaurant that's under construction. That was heavy. Ooh, here's a wire. Might be more copper. Yeah, it is. Holy crap, dude. That's the stainless. But is it the crappy stainless? Yeah, it is. Still can't get that. Piece of bear bright, man. Holy crap. More bear bright. Oh, man. trying to do this pretty quick. I'm on a time limit now. More copper. Ooh, yeah. This one's steel. But this one's copper. I think this one's steel. Yeah. Steel. Copper. Yeah. My God, dude. Oh man, there's more copper, but it's stuck to this freaking paint roller that I think is just glue. I'm gonna throw that in the trailer there, deal with that later. Oh my God. I'm moving the truck back. My God, dude, there's so much stuff in here. That hurt. Guess that's why I wear the helmet. Now I wear the helmet for you guys, but helmet did save me there. Yeah, I'm satisfied with that. I think one of the worst parts of this job is seeing all the stuff you know you can't save. It kind of drives me nuts, you know. It's like all they had to do was just put it in a pile and give me a call. But now they chose to throw it in a dumpster and bury it, and you can't even get it. It'll sit in the landfill forever. Ow! Son of a bitch. Missed the truck there. Oh well. Yeah, I can't really get that mess. remember if this is steel or aluminum. I'm gonna throw it in there for now. Missed the truck yet again. It's getting dark on me, man. I don't know if I'm getting this part of the steel. Maybe. Oh, heck yeah. Missed it again. Alright, I think that's... Alright. I think that's it for this dumpster. I mean, there's probably... Oh, I know there's more in here. But running out of time. Running out of, energy. There's those two. I'm just trying to put these back to where I found them. Oh, I don't know. I might be able to get some more out of here. I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot more stuff down here. It's too far in there, man. I could probably get it if I was spending all day. I'm trying to keep moving though. So I gotta find that other piece I threw out over here. Here it is. I'm gonna pull the truck over that way. Load up that pile of crap. Alright, so this is a pile next to the dumpster. I know I can grab it because I already spoke to the dude that was filling the dumpster. They don't speak very good English, but I think we had an understanding here. This could be broken down a lot better. But, like I said, I'm just trying to get it in the truck and be on my way. I'm just trying to kill. I had like 20 minutes to kill because the wife wanted food from down here. She acts like every time I go to work in some random city that we need to get fancy food, you know? I don't know if anybody else's wife is like that. So instead of waiting there, twiddling my thumbs while I'm waiting on the food, I'm getting the scrap, making money, so that way, you know, kind of justifies some of that a little bit better. Oh, there's another piece I have to grab. screw gun for that. There we go, I'll just take this, be satisfied with it. There might be a carburetor in there. I don't really care so much about the chair right now. I am gonna get them table legs. Right now I'm checking this carburetor box. Sometimes people throw their old parts in the box. Alright, I think it's just the table now that I'm worried about. Ooh. That piece is aluminum. I'll have to put something on top of it though. I forget if this is aluminum or steel. That's steel. Alright. I ain't going nowhere now. I'm just getting that table legs that are upside down. If this was in a dumpster, I wouldn't care about the screws. There we go. It'll make it a little bit quicker. I'm gonna try to see what's up in this thing. And most of what I found was the stuff that I already grabbed earlier. Alright, that's that should be good. Got almost a whole nother load here. Just from this one spot here. It ain't stacked that well. But dang, man. Plus all the copper. Man, I must have made like at least $200-300 today. I know I made 100 plus all this stuff. Now, I don't know, probably like 30 or 40 in here. Heck yeah.